So move on to the defending champions.
WFT, Washington.
I just don't even feel right saying that. Like, that was the most undeserved division. Well, not the most undeserved because we've seen 7-9 win before, but it's just so underwhelming.
It's just
because like, wow, this is the division champion. Now I'm sitting here thinking they might finish third this year, but it's like, all right. So Alex Smith retires.
yeah.
He came back for his last hurrah. You traded Dwayne Haskins, thank God. Now you have a battle, maybe not really, sort of, between Heineke and Fitz. I think it's pretty clear that Fitz is going to start. But the question around Fitz has and always will be, can he play a whole season? Ryan Fitzpatrick, with those they'll start 3-0. He'll be averaging 350 a game. Oh, if it's magic. And then he just plays like shit for no reason. Every season this happens. So it's kind of like, okay.
I think what they should do personally is take the Miami Dolphins approach. Like, see if Heineke can be that guy. Like, I think, why would you... This is the coach in me talking right here. Like, why would you bring in a guy that just came from a different team and start him over the guy that's been on your team for seasons and definitely played, ball with Tom Brady, bro. He hung in there with Brady, and this kid had some balls on him, bro. I saw that game and it was nuts. They gave Brady probably the hardest fought win of the entire playoff race. I think you should give at least this kid a shot to be a starter, and then see how he does. Have Fitz chill, come in. That's just me thinking, reward the people that's been with you first. Then, if it's bad, bring in Fitz. He's ready.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But what we do know is that they've given whoever the quarterback is some help.
Yes, finally.
Curtis Samuel, so Terry McLaurin's not by himself.
Finally.
Decent run game, nothing too crazy, but on top of that, your offense doesn't even matter that much because you only got to score about 17 points because you have
number 4
a top 5 defense, which has really only added. I mean, I know Kerrigan left, but he's old.
I mean, okay, plug in Sweat right where Kerrigan was.
Yeah, Montez Sweat, Chase Young, Matt Ioannidis, Jonathan.
Guys are good.
What's the other?
Jonathan Ioannidis, Jonathan Allen, Sweat, Chase Young.
Jonathan Allen, yeah.
Guys are good, man.
So that 4 right there is insane. You added William Jackson in the secondary to go along with what you already had back there.
Yeah.
Defense is wild then.
The only problem is
they drafted defense too.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know who it was. I think it was some linebacker that I haven't heard of, but
was that Jamin Davis? Is that who?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the one?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like this team was trying to be pass oriented because I'm looking at the offense. They were number 28 in offense. It seems like what they were pass attempts and pass completions, they were number 9 and 10. So it shows that if they get a run game going, kind of build yourself like the Ravens possibly. Maybe this team could be you'll get those 17 points that you need. I don't know if you have Fitz or Heineke back there, I don't know what kind of offense you're going to run. Don't know. And then, I mean, who's going to be your starting running back? He was a rookie last year, right?
Oh, God, dude. You're asking the wrong guy at this moment.
Is Gibson, right?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, couldn't remember.
Yes.
That's how bad the offensive run game was over there, okay? The run game was almost, it wasn't really much. But just saying, as long as you can keep the defense that good and maybe get a run game, maybe evolve it. I don't know what you guys are working on right now. It's just there's a lot of question marks on the offense. Who's going to be the starter quarterback? Will Terry get open more now that he has Curtis, or will the opposite happen? Now that everybody's on Terry, can Curtis be the guy? I don't know. Just get those points. I can see this team giving the Cowboys a run for their money for sure.
Yeah. I'm Team Fitz.
I think you're biased though, just because you run that Bengals theme team and you just have that bond.
How's that biased, dude? The Taylor Heineke's played one game in his life.
I know, but it was a good ass game.
Track record.
I don't know. I guess it's just it's
Well,
the guy in me wanting to see more Heineke. You know, like I'm sure the Washington they can
I
probably
guess so.
feel where I'm coming from. Like, bro, if he can do that against Tom Brady, what is he gonna do against like the teams that don't really, whatever, like the Jets or somebody? You just
I
want to
just,
see
I
what he
guess,
can do.
I guess it's just like, just feels like a one-off to me. Like, are you how are you that talented and you just have been out of the league or like a third string your whole career? Like, what were the coaching staff missing in practice? They only put him in the game because everybody was injured.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had no interest in state. Honestly, when Ron Rivera went into that game against Tampa Bay, he probably thought they were going to get shit on. He was like, oh, here we go. We got damn Heineke has to start. Oh, God, this is miserable.
All right. I'll tell you
And
what.
then, like, by halftime, he was like, oh, wait a sec. Holy shit.
I'll tell you what. Just to make us both happy, what if they kind of like turn Heineke into like a Taysom Hill type? That way he has like some type of role on the offense because he can ball. This
But
kid can
it's
ball.
it's hard to. A lot of people throw that around like, oh, they could just be like Taysom Hill. It's hard to do that because you have to master. Like, Taysom Hill, like, I'm trying to think of examples like, Trace McSorley hasn't done anything yet. Simeon, that the Saints actually drafted, but the Panthers ended up having off the practice squad. He didn't do anything. He's a free agent now. Like, Jalen Hurts was supposed to potentially be that kind of guy for the Eagles, and he didn't do that. He just started the quarterback instead.
Yeah.
The thing about being, quote unquote, being a Taysom Hill is like, honestly, one of the hardest things in the entire NFL because, first of all, he's a quarterback who came in and threw at a 70% clip when he started 4 games last year, averaging over 200 yards. You know what I'm saying? Very few interceptions. He did fumble a couple times running, but like, so he's doing that. Like, he's a potential starting quarterback. Also, a fullback that can block. Also,
Okay. Tight end. Okay, I know where you're going. I
tight
know where
end.
you're going. Also wide receiver.
Yeah, he plays wide receiver. Route
Okay,
running is not
I get
simple
it.
hands. And then special teams, he has like 3 career block punts.
Well, maybe not to the extent.
Like,
Maybe Taysom is kind of a stretch, but more of like
yeah,
depending on the kind of offense you want to run. Like, okay, you have Fitz in there for those pocket presence throws, and then you have Heineke where it's like, okay, maybe I can run an option, or maybe I can just get mobile.
yeah,
Just have like a
that's
two
true
quarterback
too.
system, rather.
That's true too. You have to be careful though that you don't become like. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really like. I can't keep using Taysom Hill as an example because he's literally like,
He's just the
probably
only
the
guy that I
GOAT
know
of this.
that does more than just throw the ball.
Yeah,
He
because I
has
was going
more
to
than
use the
one
same
role.
example of like, I was going to use the same example of like, oh well, when Taysom Hill comes in, teams know they're going to run, but at the same time, they still don't stop it.
Yeah.
So my thing was like, if you run it like that, you can't be predictable with Taylor Heineke. Like, it's going to be a read option, or it's going to be this or that. Like, you have to be willing to let him throw at least half the time that he comes out there to keep the defense honest. Because like when Taysom Hill comes in the game, when we had Drew Brees and Taysom Hill came in, you knew that he was running a quarterback power. There was just a matter of, can you shed the blocks or not? So you want to be a little bit less, like it was actually an annoying level of predictability with Taysom Hill coming in at quarterback when Drew Brees was here. So if you're if you're a team that wants to try that, please be less predictable because it's actually really fucking annoying. When you're just like, oh my God, he really just put Taysom Hill in there to run it again. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
How many times does he have to get 1 yard before we pass, But,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I've seen enough. It's just Fitz. I feel like Fitz is going to start the season, and I don't know if he's going to finish the season or not, but he's going to start it as the starting quarterback. I feel like that's just a given to me.
Not that
Maybe
he
I'm
has to
wrong.
do
I don't
much
know.
anyway. I mean, the defense is a top 5 defense. I mean, the only like
Yeah, this is one of the first times in his career where he just has to come in and manage the game.
Yeah.
Like he usually he has to go out there and sling. Like the Dolphins is another example where he didn't have to really do crazy numbers passing. But when he was in Tampa Bay, oh my God, he had to throw for 400 yards to win games.
Yeah.
He had to do that with the Bills. So
Yeah.
he has a chance to play less risky if he can possibly do that this season and just play conservative because the defense got you, bro.
Yeah.
If Alex Smith can take him to the playoffs, and so can Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'll die on that hill.
I can see it happening. I mean, can we get Fitz to the Pro Bowl is really what I want to know.
Oh, for real. Please, guys, please vote for Fitz. Come on.
All right.
Just so he can get on the Hall of Fame ballot. That's all. He's not going to get into the Hall of
I think
Fame.
he
Just so he
deserves
can
it.
be on there.
He's probably like the
Yeah.
best journeyman veteran
He is
that I've
he is
seen.
my favorite. Did you see him? Did you see his picture today from minicamp? Or
Yeah,
from
he had a
yesterday?
cicada in his beard.
The first. No, that was today. But yesterday, did you see his first day of school?
Oh
photo?
yeah, that was awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Fitz is the best, bro. He's gonna be a guy that I'll be sad when he retires,
Yeah.
just for the entertainment. His fucking outfit that he wore when he was
Oh my
balling
God,
for the
dude.
Buccaneers,
That's where Fitz magic started, bro.
Unbelievable.
All right.
unbelievable.
We'll move on to the last
Um,
team of the
Yeah,
A.
we got the records. The records.
Oh,
for
the records. I
Washington.
keep forgetting.
I'll give him a solid 9-8.
I'll give him 10-7, or is it 10-6?
Ooh.
It's 10-7, right?
7. Yeah, 7.
Yeah. I'll go 10. I think they go one. I think they compete with the Cowboys.
All right.